Clay bursts. So, I wasn't initially planning on opening this box. I was planning on keeping it sealed for the collection, but unfortunately, it appears that my box was damaged in transit. So, what is a collector to do but rip it open and see what's inside, right? So let's do that. Rip off this tab. Now, hopefully, the hit of the box wasn't in the pack. That was in the very bottom left of the box, because that would be quite unfortunate. 30 packs. Let's get into it. So there isn't much that I want from this set. Really only one card that I would like. Tyranitar, art rare. Cool hit. Nice start. I have all of the EX SIRs that I was chasing at the start of the set's release. Chiyu. What was the other one? What were the other ones? Tinglu. And I think it was Tinkaton. So right now, I'm only really looking for what I believe to be, at this point, the most expensive SIR of Scarlet and Violet, maybe even of all time, the IONO SIR. Okay, we have 2 out of 3 of our ARs right now. Now, for those that aren't in the know, aside from the quote-unquote waifu factor of the IONO SIR, which partially contributes to its value, for those of you that don't play the game, IONO is actually a very playable card in this format right now, which also contributes to its value. I think, at least. I wouldn't know. I'm not a Japanese player, but you can kind of see the same reflected with English players. I think the IONO SIR, which I don't have yet, it's also pretty expensive. So I think it's about, I don't know, could it be triple digits right now? I'm actually running a few copies of the full art for my deck. Speaking of which, I have 2 in my deck right now, in my main deck, which is the Charizard EX deck. No, actually, I have 3 copies. I have 3 copies of IONO. I think the full art is sitting at around like $30 right now. But yeah, it's definitely a staple card of many decks. It probably will be for the foreseeable future. Now, at this point, I'm just kind of hoping for the Hail Mary pull, getting the one big chase card out of an entire Japanese set. Which is to say, it's a lot more possible than pulling it from an English set, I would think. that true? Okay, maybe that's not true. Maybe 151 is... No way. Oh, this is just... Fortress full art. Okay. Well, I think that means I'm not getting an SIR from this set. Not what we would have liked, but let's go ahead and rip through the rest of this box. Speedrun it. Noivern EX. Fortress EX. Now I think this basically comprises most of our box, except for the final AR, of which I have 2 out of 3. Zandias, Tyranitar, Fortress EX, Noivern EX, Fortress EX Full Art, Kinglu EX, that's the wrong stack, Fortress EX. Honestly, I'm not really all that big on these EX SRs. I don't know, they're pretty, jeez, they're all pretty boring to me. They all have the same diamond texturing in the background, same exact white background. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of a dud for me. I'll definitely pass on them. I will say, though, they probably all look good in a binder together. Larvitar, Shinx, Tyranitar, Hollow, by one of my favorite artists, Hungry Clicker. Oh, this is some cute Tarantula art. Fletchinder, Pupitar. What's this? Chi-Yu. My favorite out of the 4. Treasures of Ruin. Tinkatink, Girafarig, Barboach. Our final AR, which is the Mousehold. Love this Pokemon, love this artwork. For a time, this Pokemon was actually meta in BGC. I think I was running, I don't know if it was Wolf Glix's team, but basically, this thing could one-shot most of the metagame with Population Bomb. And I think either the item was Choice Band or Silk Scarf. I don't know. I ran that team for a bit. Cerulege, Hollow. Last 2 packs. Is that the whole box? I think that's the whole box in terms of hits. Last pack magic. Can we get another secret? IONO. Alright. That's a sign. IONO SIR. Let's do it. Girafarig.